guys doing? What's going on? Welcome to Criminal Villains. I am your host, Gigi Medici. Guess what? We got another update from Polo. Polo did an extensive live on his Facebook, and when I tell you, it just got bananas. All the things are coming out from Money to Jason to Lulu to Tyrone to the father. I mean, we have heard video phone calls from Natasha. I mean, this video has a lot of fireworks inside of it, and I am just taken back. So I wanted to bring it to you guys. I want to know, what do YouTube have to say about it? What are your thoughts? Please leave the comments below. As you guys know, I've been taking both sides and sharing them. They say get the word out, and that's what I'm doing. So please make sure you guys subscribe here at Criminal Villains. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. And let's hear what Polo got in store for us today. Check this out.
I heard you mention insurance policy, but I already knew that, Norman. Your main focus, y'all be hollering about y'all want justice. Man, y'all was after that insurance policy and them drugs or what. So that was y'all really wanted or whatsoever. And then y'all try to come after Jason because y'all know Jason was the right hand man. So Jason know everything. Yeah, Jason might not be no top shot in the streets, but Jason ain't no pussy ass nigga at the same time. But they knew that Jason was, no, I mean, the right hand man. See, that's why I had brought up Jason a long time ago, and nobody ever knew why I brought up Jason's name. And I told people back then that Jason knew more than what he was saying because Jason is Joe's right hand man. All them other people, Gab and all them other people, man, them people really ain't no fighter. Jason is Joe's right hand man. Where you see Joe at, most likely you gonna see Jason at. Or whatsoever way Jason at and Joe at, you gonna see Lulu at. Or whatsoever. Them you gonna see that little clique majority of the time. See, that was the right hand man. That's why they call themselves trying to fall out with Jason, because Jason ain't bring that Maserati over there, and Jason ain't bring whatever else Jason had or whatsoever. And that's why they fell out with Jason. That's the real story is they know Jason the right hand man. He gonna know everything. And then they were pressed about why Jason ain't tell them and them. Cause guess what? Jason was told to keep his mouth shut and don't tell nobody about nothing whatsoever. Not just what it is. And then they feel like Jason loyalty belongs to them. And rather, Jason loyalty didn't belong to them. Or whatsoever. Jason knew what time it was. Jason be around Joe long enough to know who to trust and who not to trust, who to say something to and who not to say something to. But like I told y'all way back then, Jason knew more than what he said he knew. And I stand on that. But Jason up on the order, hey man, don't say nothing this and this. So I can't blame Jason for not saying nothing because that's what Jason was told. But I still stand on Jason knew more than what he was saying. Or whatsoever. But at the same time, hey man, this chestnut chucker. And I know who I'm loyal to, and I will keep my mouth shut. And regardless of who come after me or who say what, I'm loyal to who I'm loyal to, and that's just what it is.
Not only that, only a fool gonna tell on himself.
Only you right. Only a mother fool gonna tell him himself or whatsoever. And like I told people, yeah, I bad Jason. I wanted Jason to come on the live. I wanted Jason to come on live because I knew Jason knew more than what he knew. And to this day, I still stand on everything I said. I don't bite my tongue. I wanted Jason to come, and Jason did want to come. Matter of fact, they did reach out. They did reach out several times or whatsoever, but certain things happened. I couldn't get Jason on the live, but Jason did reach out through them same girls that I was already corresponding with. What y'all don't know is that I already talked to them people, tied up with Jason. I'm already ahead of y'all, so that's why I laid off Jason for a reason. But I had to come back for the record and state why I laid off Jason and why Jason was so valuable because Jason knew more than what he said. And I said that from day one. I never say Jason killed Joe. I never said that. I said Jason know more than what he is saying. Bottom line. And I stand on that because Jason know more than what he's saying. That's just what it is. He don't have to say it. He don't have to come forward and talk about it. That's his personal opinion. Or whatsoever. But hold on. Let me go ahead and drop these goddamn recordings. I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of these clips right quick. I want Tasha them and I want T Jordan #1 to set up the pop that shit and put that shit on the floor. But I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of recordings, just a little bit of it for now. Give y'all a little bit. Y'all make sure y'all hear out for that insurance policy. Cause he make sure he throw it nothing. When he say that, he know where people mama and all this shit here. Only thing I tell you, boy, when you pull up on people mama, just be ready to it's late where you stay at. That's just what it is. You bring your big slow ass to Oak Keller, or you pull up on anybody mama, just know this right here. When your ass pull up, that's where you lay at. Know what I mean? It won't be no comeback. It's gonna be what happened at the G1. Just know that right there. But guess what? I got all your audio, so you know, I got all your audio, all your little phone calls. Boy, I'm a bitch. I am the biggest.
Hmm.
Hold on, let me pull this shit up right quick, cause I got it. Hold on. Oh, boom, dead. Oh yeah. Before I play this shit here, Tasha. I know y'all probably on the fake account, and don't use my name. They'll be engaged in no conversation just for you to turn around and talk about Joe Mama and about her calling a firearm and how she's on probation. Hold on for that shit. I'm gonna let the world hear it for themselves. Me talk about it. Let me put that shit on the floor.
Oh, you talking about that fake page? That's not my page.
Oh, here we go.
That's not my page. So let me start tonight because
Hold
somebody.
on right quick. Let me let them hear the video footage right. Let me hear them hear the audio of these people before they say it's fake. I want you to hear. Cause I got a whole lot of 35 minutes of these, but I'm gonna give y'all a little bit right quick. Hold on. Let me disconnect from the goddamn Bluetooth. Hold on. Let me disconnect from the Bluetooth. Disconnect from the Bluetooth. Hold on. Oh. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. Okay, here it is, right here. Let y'all hear some of this goddamn footage. Now, what you just heard right there was, I'm gonna end up playing on the loudspeaker so y'all can hear it better in a minute. But what you heard there was, you heard Tyrone. That was Tyrone. That was Joe Daddy. Tyrone saying that, oh, he know where people mama stay at, and then the insurance policy or whatsoever. But I ain't saying nothing or whatsoever, know what I mean? But then he called me one day talking about you need to tell your sister to watch what she's saying or what's correct what she's saying. Remember I was telling y'all that. I called Tyrone and told Tyrone, I say, listen, bro, you need to tell your sister to stop, know what I mean, saying certain things or whatsoever, correct her lies. Remember I told y'all that a long time ago? And I told y'all, I say, man, I called Tyrone, man. I called him on the phone. I called him. But I'm going to put it back on speakerphone. I'm going to let y'all hear it one more time. We're going to put on loudspeaker right quick. Hold on so y'all can hear it a little better. Let me put on loudspeaker. But remember I told y'all about that. I told y'all I was calling these people. We had these talks. I gave them the opportunity to tell the truth about the lies. Nigga, you heard that nigga just say? Shit, he was sitting back and I laughed about it. Talking about set my sister. Tell my sister stop what? Boy, what you thought I wasn't gonna get your audio? Bitch, I'm the biggest, bitch. I got 35 minutes of y'all going off on T-Joe and them and everybody. Oh, you mentioned my name a couple times. What? But let me let y'all hear that shit one more time. Hold on. Let me connect back right quick. And then I'm gonna let Tasha and them take the floor right quick. But I just gotta let y'all know. I don't think y'all. What y'all think? Y'all got some phones that I can't find out what y'all seeing on? Bitch, you better go buy a burner ASAP. But I'm gonna get a hold of that bitch there too. Okay, okay, okay. Hold on. This nigga say, hey, listen here. I'm telling this nigga what the play is about. This nigga say, I was laughing at that bust ass nigga. What? What? But y'all, now one time, did you say you get on your live and step by your son, but you laughing at me? Cause I'm telling you to tell them correct them lies? Oh, bust ass nigga. Nigga, you won't have the heart to call my mother name to my face. Nigga better watch your mother mouth. I got to keep talking on that phone. That's what you do. Hold on. Let me let y'all play this shit. I don't even want to hear what Loudmouth got to say. Ain't no point in hearing what Loudmouth got to say. Y'all heard it, y'all goddamn self. I told him, that nigga told me to tell my sister to watch what she say and watch what she saying or whatsoever. Nigga say, I laughed at that bust ass nigga. What? What? And y'all heard about the insurance policy. Know what I mean? See, while they trying to come up these lies, y'all don't know I got 35 minutes of all y'all telling everything. Or whatsoever. Y'all ain't number of frauds, liars. And that's why y'all talking about, y'all want people to throw prayers up in the air for talking about Joe ain't got shit to do with this. Joe ain't got shit to do with this at all. Joe ain't got shit to do with this shit. Or whatsoever. Y'all got a nerve. That's how you know they scared. They scared. Because, boy, what you making a post about talking about at 7:30? 7:30, y'all throw prayers and drop your favorite gospel singer. No, hell no. God ain't coming to intervene on this. God ain't coming to intervene on this. Y'all filed it. Y'all knew about lies. And then when I told y'all to correct these lies, y'all thought it was funny. And then y'all got this big, fat, funk ass activist over there condoning to y'all lies. See, y'all, I'm going to tell y'all something about her big, fat, funk ass. Now, you sit right there, and then y'all ever notice that it's never about what the PI do. It's all about what she do. I did this, I did that. And did y'all hear what she said? She said that I paid $561. 560 I paid. She ain't say the family, nobody. So you telling me that you working for free and you paid these people $561? Oh no, y'all gotta make it make sense. Cause who working for free? Who working for free and paying $562 for somebody else's records? Y'all better think about that. Child, please. Y'all can't go for that. Because y'all ain't never hit not one time where the PI filed the motion. The PI, she wanted everything to be about her so bad that here she go talking about, I paid this and 300 people was in the wait line, but they put me ahead of everybody. Child, they put you ahead of everybody? Girl, the police don't put you like that. And if they put you ahead of everybody, well, you should have that video footage tomorrow. Because there's no waiting list no more. There's no waiting list because they put you ahead of all 300 people. That's crazy. And then y'all talking about it is a PI. Oh, yeah? Well, why the PI ain't filed not one motion? Why the PI ain't filed not one document? Why every time you go live, I did this? I can't believe you got on there and say you paid them $500 and some dollars. Girl, you stop. Because if you doing it for free, I damn sure know you ain't pay that. Know what I mean? I know damn well. But we all know that you ain't doing it for free. That's why you go so hard. And that's why you come at the Polo so much. You never were doing it for free. You actually use this as an avenue to come at the Polo. To make this what happened to Polo, what Polo doing. You sat 4 hours on the live. What type of activist do that? And then you told people that that wasn't your cousin. Just to turn around and go live and say, oh, that is my cousin. What you thought I missed? Then you gonna try to come up with all type of scenarios. Girl, you knew that was your cousin from the get-go. You knew that. You just didn't think that. I knew that. Guess what? You're wrong again. But let me fall back right quick and let Tasha pop her shit and say what she got to say, because it's a whole lot of shit that y'all was saying, talking about these people. So I'm going to let these people put that shit on the floor while I go call Tidro.
All right. Good evening, y'all. So one time for the one time, let me be messy. Somebody sent me her motivation. For all y'all that don't know me, I'm Auntie Tasha. It is about 40 that know me as Auntie Tasha. Okay? So I'm going to start out with her little prayer. The power, anyways, is Tuesday evening motivation with Auntie Tasha. This is what it is. I just was thinking about how I look at others and always find the good in people. That's actually me. And always give people the benefit of the doubt. So sometimes when you want to see the good in people, when it walks like a duck and it talks like a duck, maybe it's a chicken. So we're going to move on from there. All right. So my girl is friends with my cousin, aka my sister, Shamir Hill. We've been knowing each other our whole lives. Our kids call each other cousin, sister, brother. They slept in the same bed, took baths, went to the same schools, did each other hell, you name it. That's how close they is. Everybody that know us know. Everywhere we went, we all went together. So as I'm getting ready to come in here on this live, people start inboxing me and giving me some stuff. So I got 6 topics that I'm going to go over. But I'm going to start out with why I'm here. On February the 1st, Natalie Davis posted, my nephew, posted his entire arrest record. And then when I checked her and I said, really? We going after a 21-year-old boy? I know you know his mama because, like, I've seen you at Shamir's house. I know you know you're Natasha's niece. Like, talk to his mama. So she gets on there. She gets funny. She gets all in his inbox. Ha, 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 whatever, whatever, whatever. Next thing you know, a fake page pops up. This fake page take my picture with me and my daughter, and they start going on to every post that's about Dro and just making the foulest ass comments that they can make, talking about this boy, talking about this lady, this, that, and the third. So right after that popped up, on February the 1st, me and Denari called Tasha on her phone. And Denari has the recorder. When he get on, he gonna let y'all hear the whole conversation or bits of it. We called her. Tasha, we family. I don't want the families to argue. No, I'ma tell Natalie about that. We gonna take this down. Oh, we don't do this, blah, blah, blah. Okay, Natalie takes it down after about an hour. Too late, the damage is done. Next thing you know, she all in Denari inbox talking shit, talking about him, laughing, thinking it's funny, kiki. All right, we go back and forth, back and forth. Fast forward, you bird set up though, and I guess Shamir done gave you my address. You call DCF on me. So the lady calls me from the DCF. She say, can we come to your house? I say, nah. She say, I done already talked to all the investigators that have been in your house. We know you have active, stalkers. People been calling in. For all you who do not know, we have over 48 DCF calls called in on us in the last 2 years. All fake, fraudulent, what have you. Okay? From all kind of stuff. Prostitution, I'm cooking crack, you name it, they calling it in. So after the lady gets off the phone with me, I'm steaming. I go back to Facebook. Why Natalie and Natasha both don't block me? Boom, block Denari. I said, oh shit. He trying to call. They don't answer the phone. I said, okay, forget it. Then we start getting text messages. oh, Natasha says keep her name out your mouth, this, that, and the third. She the real Auntie Tasha. She this, she that, blase, blase, blase. So now Denard gets upset. He makes a page. He gets on the page and he says, since y'all want me to troll, I'm finna troll y'all. I'm finna give it to y'all. Just like that. Boom. Okay. The February, I'm gonna say the 7th, we get a phone call from Lay. Lay say, oh, they been harassing you too, this, that, and the third. Cause see, at first me and Lay Rich got into it because they was using that fake page to go after people. So me and this girl had cussed each other out in the inbox. But then when it go back, she looking at it like she went to type my name in. You see the 2 fake pages. She like, wait a minute, which one is you? So now me and her talking. We had a whole 2-hour conversation, chopped it up, broke it down. Come to find out, Miss Shamir once again harassing her as well. Now, these topics we're gonna cover. As I'm getting ready, somebody inboxed me all this shit. It says, first, it says, Shamir say, the reason why me and her fell out is because I'm stealing her son's check. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2, the reason he got kicked out of school, because he was just in Albany State and they was spamming and calling the school, making bomb threats under his name or what have you, is because he was trying to fight her and the siblings. Then number 3, I'm sorry, Denard, but this is what they inboxed me and told me. Because I need you to talk about this when you get on. Why the gun was put to your head. She's going around telling people that you was touching Jabril. That's why her brother came and put a gun to your head. Okay? Number 4. Now, you might hear this a lot. Shamir had a first husband named Benjamin. Benjamin was killed right here in Fort Lauderdale. Same type of shit that happened to Dro. God bless the dead. She ain't go hard for that, but she says the reason for that was Ben used to talk to me, listen to me, like I talked to both of them, and I was the reason why they wasn't together. Number 5, they told me that Shamir, her husband, his name is Adrian, which I have his pictures here. I'm gonna show all this shit. Her husband, that's in jail, they used to go to parties, okay? They used to get everything. And Shamir and Natasha was 2. Now, all of this is allegedly. And the number 6, the one that hit the hammer over the head, they also said that Natasha knows, allegedly, who the boys that shot her son. And the reason she didn't say nothing is because she's one of the boys' daddies. Okay?
Right.
So, this is what these people got in my inbox, and they said to me. Now, we ain't here because of Dro. We here because of that post, all right? Then it continued on, let's see, I got to wrote down because, bro, I'm not playing. On March 24th, Natasha posted some crazy ass shit about me. Said that I got AIDS, I got my tuck, she don't know me, she this and she that. Okay, well, if you go to my page, you're going to see all our photos, all this other stuff. You don't know me. You just a lying ass, you know what, trying not to cuss because I don't want to get you blocked. You put it up there, you hurry up and you tucked it down, okay? Then the person also said, Shamir claims the reason why me and her are not friends is because I have AIDS and that's why she cut me off. So let's start with all the bullshit at the beginning. Okay? Denari's check. Denari is her son. This boy get grandma seizures. Tell the people why this boy was at Barry University and he needed $1,200 to stay in college. You flat right out told him while you and Natasha was sitting at the airport using his money to get on the plane to go to Atlanta, Georgia, that you can't help him and that he better get it the best way he can. So me and my really picked him up and he came to my house and he refused to go back to your house ever again. And that he was over here at this house for 8 months before we got his check from underneath you, because this boy had no identification. We talking about an 18-year-old boy. No ID, no social security card, no birth certificate. You had all his stuff over there. His money was still going to your bank account. Every time we would ask about it, you send a screenshot. You would pretend like, oh, you gonna do it. Oh, Denari, come with me to go to housing. He going along with you, thinking that eventually you gonna help him. You never did. Once we got that check, that's when all them DCF calls started, y'all. Once he got his check, because this boy get his money, take his money, do what he want. Finally, now all the DCF calls started. They start going, this, that. Miss Hill was picking up. I had 3 minors. At one time I had 7 teenagers in my house. She was picking up my 3 minors down the street from my house, taking them to her house. They coming back high, falling asleep in the grass out there, all kind of shit. I'm so dumb, I'm not realizing that this lady is really trying to nail me to the damn cross. I love her. I think, oh, this family, whatever. I don't really know what's going on. I'm not paying attention. These damn children coming high, DCF coming to the house. You instructing these children on how to call DCF, make up lies so that they can get to your house. They at your house. If you look on my video, you're going to see they raided her house with my over there. Why? Because Miss Hill let her children use her vehicle to shoot at her same husband. His name is Adrian Daniels. You can look him up. He is in prison right now for stalking, supposedly, her. Doing the same shit they doing to me. Calling DCF, calling the police, whatever. Okay. Second, I'm the reason Denari got kicked out of school. Well, why is it that the state of Albany or Albany, Georgia College had to issue y'all a cease and desist because y'all was getting in the chats, harassing this boy, calling people, sending pictures, messing with this boy. Shamir even went so far as to do this. Because I'm his payee, I signed his financial aid paperwork. Do you know she called the school and told the people that that was fraud and that she would have signed, so they snatched his financial aid and took him out of school. When he got back here to the house, he's just sitting here looking at me. I'm waiting for his check to be deposited. No check deposited. We called Social Security. You know why his check didn't get deposited? Miss Hill, because on these screenshots from this person anonymously who texts me, who says that I'm stealing his check, you done call Social Security and change his mailing address for his check. And because you couldn't prove that it was him or show identification, Social Security suspended this boy's check. So now we got to go into Social Security, I believe this Friday or either this Monday. I'm going to look at my phone, but we have an appointment this week to get his check unsuspended. Okay. Number 3. You say that Denari was touched on Jabril. That's why your brother put a gun to his head. Tell the truth. It's Shane the devil. That it was Amari, allegedly, which is what Denari told me when he was crying one day, and that y'all called him downstairs and them made all them get them, laid them on the floor, these teenagers, them put guns to their head and all kind of stuff, and said, well, if they was in the house, they should have stopped him from doing all of this. Now, I'm going to play a little snippet of a video of how they treat them inside their house. I'm not going to show you the video because I have a video of what what goes on in the house. But I'm going to let you hear part of...
Just for the record, this has nothing to do with Joe. This live has nothing to do with Joe. So all y'all in the comments talking about what this had to do with Joe, we not talking about Joe right now. Do you see Joe's name on that flyer? This is called put that shit on the floor, and we put that shit on the floor. So all y'all come here thinking about Joe, this shit exposed the bullshit, the lies. These people are been devils. This shit been going on way before Joe died. Tasha, go ahead and put that shit on the floor.
Hold on. Wait, Brittany, let me unmute you. My daughter on the phone. All right. I gotta call her back. Now, okay, you hear this? So her daughter did that while she was out of town with Natasha, them damn children. And that was one of the times that I ended up going around there when they was in there fighting. The same daughter that's on my page. Them children with goddamn stitcher cords. Okay. And like I said, that's one of the reasons why I don't mess with her no more. Because the shit that went on in that house made no sense. The fighting, the arguing, her heart down fighting each other. I hope you die. This, that, and the third. You heard them children. She them with an stitcher cord.
Them sound like they were crying for their dear life. How can a human do that to a child?
And it's a lot of them. It's a lot of videos like that. She used to send them to me, and I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what happened? What is going on in your house? Like, you need to stay home. You need to stop being out in the street. You need to, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the hell? And everybody know what I'm talking about. Natasha know what I'm talking about. They all know exactly what I'm talking about. And, you know, they trying to paint this narrative, oh, that I'm mad, I'm this, I'm that. No, I'm not. You just will not stop, and you just keep doing dumb shit, okay? It continued. Like, after they was doing that with my teenage, then the DCF calls. She come over here. She pretend like she don't know what's going on. They fighting. They going to jail. She come over here. She this, she that. I had no idea to the extent of how freaking crazy these people was. Like, I didn't know. Natasha even invited me out to church one night, and we sitting in the car, and she just talking about them like a dog, talking about Shamira, talking about all of them. All this stuff with Dro has this back up. I was going to sit and be quiet and never say nothing. I just want them to leave me alone. Don't text me. Don't call me. Don't bother me. Leave us alone. The boy go back to college. Stop calling. Stop getting him kicked out. Stop getting his stuff turned off. Stop messing with him. Go on about y'all lives and go do what y'all do. But it's not that. The reason why I am here is because y'all, you posted online, Miss Natasha, all that shit about I got AIDS, about I got this, about I got that. Okay, so I'm putting everything out there about y'all. I don't have no damn AIDS. My nephew has my chart. I don't have shit. Why you keep on spreading these lies, I have no idea. You post stuff on your page, then you hurry up and you take it down. Can't nobody find this so-called fake page that you supposedly had. Only thing we can see is your original page. Why do you keep on lying? That's my real question. That is why I'm here. Help me to understand, like, why? Now that my niece in jail, ain't no more DCF calls, ain't no more police coming, ain't nothing been happening since she went to jail these last 2 days. Matter of fact, on Friday, I've been trying to figure out how I could go visit her because I really want to know what the hell the beef is.
People did that. The supporters came and they sent gas money and all that. And Tasha did send $100 one time. And the only reason why she did that, because I made her moderator inside the group. I made her moderator. Or what's up? She seen the post and she seen that people was engaging. So she didn't want to feel like she was just against the grain. So I told people, I actually told people this, that Tasha sent $100. But I also told people when Tasha called and sent them $100, Tasha words, quote unquote, her conversation with me was that they really want me to shut up. They want me to be quiet because the person that's over the insurance policy, they urging, they telling, they want Rena to do the right thing and leave the kids some money or get a kid something. So now they want me to be quiet and stop going live so much. So because they don't want Rena to go against the grain and not do nothing for the kids. That's what Tasha said. And I told Tasha word on word, if you are injustice for your nephew and that's what you're doing, then you shouldn't worry about who telling you to be quiet. That was my conversation, and that's the conversation I had with her, and that's why she's sitting them $100. She say, you
Everything
know
is
what?
about
I'm
money.
gonna
The
send you
church,
$100. And I told
money,
people that.
church.
And I
It's
told
about
people,
money, 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 money,
yeah,
money, money. Every conversation, it start with we just want to know what I love. Then it turns into money, and everybody has already heard it. And I'm sure they gonna get on there with they activists or whatever. I don't really even know her. I don't have nothing to say about that lady. Do what you do whatever. But the real truth is, like I said, I can replay his laugh in my head is just infectious and think like, okay, forget the money, forget all that other stuff. Where's the justice for him? Find out what happened to him.
and then
Like,
another thing is, right? See the biggest maneuver, right? Remember when they told the world they didn't need no money? So I used to tell them, I told them, I say, bro, y'all could start, y'all could ask the people to support the movement. And they were like, man, we don't need no money. We don't need no money. We good. We don't need no money at all. We got this. It's not about no money. That's what they told me, right? And then, you know, that's around the time the income tax came. So then they dropped the notice that people were getting their income tax money. So that's when they ran and contact me and tell me, well, we're going to ask people for donations. Or what's up, because everybody got money right now. Or what, so people can help out. Or what, so we don't act like we don't need the help. I told them, I say, now the people gonna take that as y'all being creep. I say, because y'all told people that y'all don't need money. But then y'all tell people that y'all accept donations when Tyson dropped. I say, man, you got people that's smart out here. They gonna put one and one together, and they gonna put it together. They gonna be like, man, well, y'all say y'all don't need no money, but soon income tax will drop. All of a sudden, y'all need money. If
You
y'all
gotta
pay attention, bro, the time they asked for the money was doing income tax. They didn't ask for no money before no time. It was time when they dropped the taxes, when they knew that everybody had money. And they knew that people wouldn't care about donating no money.
Yep. People
They
get 20,
knew
30,
this.
$50 real
They
because
knew
it's
this.
chump change right now.
And who was the PI?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Tedros want to know who is this PI.
Imaginary
Well,
PI.
they say that
Big Bertha, Fiona.
they say that they say the PI is out of Lawrence County. That's in Decatur, Georgia. That's where I was.
Wait. I know
That
where that's at. That's in
oh
Georgia.
no. They say, I'm gonna tell you something. They say he out of Valdosta, Georgia. That's what they say. The same area where that situation happened with
Where
Kendrick
the little
Johnson.
boy got Kennedy, the little boy
Yes,
got killed.
yes.
Yeah, I
So
know.
so
I've been all up in there.
so why would you get a PI out a racist ass city like that?
Thank you.
So
Because they still don't fool with black people.
another thing is, you wouldn't say the PI was out of Florida because you know we'll run that down. Oh, what? So I run. While I'm in Valdosta, Georgia, I'm trying to look up all the PIs. I'm trying to look up all the PIs in that city.
Yep.
I'm looking up. I ain't just, boy, listen here. Boy, listen here. Boy, I'm in Valdosta, Georgia, trying to find out everything. So I always ask myself, I'm like, man, why nobody talk about the PI? Even though you want to keep the PI a secret, I guess. Nobody say the PI did this, PI did this. No, nothing. It's always, I filed this, they did it for me, I paid this. Well, shit, you paid $561, then what the family paid. But if you ain't getting paid, you doing it for free. And if you doing it for free, ain't no mother way you paid $561 out your pocket.
Child, please. I ain't even watching none of that. I know that her and Ted going at it, and I made it my business not to get involved and watch none of that because I couldn't tell you what they doing, what she said. I don't even want to hear it. After I heard the cussing out that she did that one day, that was that one time, it came down my screen, and I'm like, she just going off on you. And I said, whoa, that's how we knew that y'all had fell out. And I'm like, oh, here we go. I said, here we go again. So, I'm listening, and after her third or fourth F bomb, I was just like, I'm out. Deuces. Like, I don't got time.
And it's like every lie she foam out the
Hey,
mouth.
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna keep this shit all the way P, right? I'm gonna keep this shit all the way P, right? And I'm gonna tell you something, right? I done seen a lot of people lose their loved ones. I done seen a lot of people lose family members. But one thing that I have never seen, one thing I have never seen is these people, Tasha, Natalie, or Tyrone. I have never seen these people cry about Joe.
Not one time.
I haven't seen these people shed one tear
Not one tear.
for Joe. One
Not
tear
at the
or
funeral,
cry
nothing. Because
about
let
Joe.
me tell
Not
you, if
one
I would have
time.
went there, I would have been on the floor. And I'm serious. Like, I would have been boo-hoo crying. I rolled round and round his wake and was crying in the car just by the people outside at the funeral home. And I rolled slow, and I'm like, I think I could see his body. And then I said, no, I can't go in there. Because if I see his body, I'm going to hit the floor. You say you love him so much. Let me tell you something. Any of my nephews, I'm gonna hit the flow. Any of the boys, I'm sorry. Like, you just gonna
Hey,
have to
listen,
hit me.
I don't even mean to cut you off, right? I'm gonna show you how the people lie so much. They told the world that he didn't have no marks on his body, no none of this. And the sad part about it is, they seen Joe body. They seen Joe body, but they still fed the lie to the world that he had no marks on his body. All he had was blunt force trauma to the back of his head. And this the part I don't understand how people sit here and say these people ain't no liar. When these people sat there and said this man didn't have nothing, no marks on his body, no nothing. All he had was blunt force trauma to the back of his head. When these people seen Joe body, they went to the hospital and seen Joe body. They seen pictures of Joe body. So tell me, how in the world y'all fed that lie to the people and told people this couldn't happen because he ain't have no marks on his body. He had multiple blunt trauma to the back of his head. Well, what about his lips? What about his face? What about his arms? What about his bite?
But if this man fell out of a car and you saying ain't no marks on his body, you're damn lying. And that's the whole point. Nobody was paying attention to what they was actually saying. They just was feeding into the hate of Lulu, 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 and just attacking this girl because she's beautiful, because she's educated. That was the jealousy. That was the spitefulness. That was the distraction. Okay. But no one was even focusing on what really happened to this man. And it's so effed up, like, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, man.
Hey,
Man.
man,
And
but hey, listen here, boy. You know, we ain't gonna meditate on the Joe case, but y'all know they lying. But we ain't gonna meditate on it because even to this day, my opinion will forever stay the same. I don't believe it was an accident, but at this time, I can't prove the crime. But I will say, in the bottom of my heart, I do not believe this was an accident, but I can't prove it was a crime. I
I
ain't
don't
saying
believe
nobody
it
innocent.
was an accident, but I don't believe what they forcing it to be. This
I
one is
I
this.
I I, I can agree with that. I can't. Listen, let me tell you something. I can't prove who was involved. I can't prove who wasn't involved. I only can tell you my opinion. In my opinion, I don't feel like it was an accident. But what I do feel is that it might be people trying to cover it up. So many lies have been told. The Davis side of the family have told so many lies that the world don't know which way to go.
At all. They
But
could
one
get
thing I do
confusion.
know, one way to go, and that's what you have in front of you. What's been presented to you that you could solemnly say to yourself is true.
Mhm.
Polo didn't switch up and tell me, oh, this. No, that was never the case. Polo wants you to be transparent. Because when you allege a murder happened, bro, that's a strong allegation.
You
When you
can't
say
take it
that
back.
somebody killed somebody, bro, that is
Can't
a
take that
strong
shit back.
allegation, bro. You can't just put murder on people, dog,
Oh,
without
oh,
having
oh,
the
oh, oh,
evidence
oh, oh,
or
oh, I
having
forgot
facts.
to say, they put that on us too.
Oh yeah.
They said that Rena paid us to do it, me and him. That's another reason why we here today.
Yep.
Because they said that we went and painted over over wherever it was that he passed away, that we did all this other, like when I say just crazy stuff, that's why you see I'm looking this way
No,
because
y'all
like
didn't. Y'all didn't do that. The city. I'm gonna set it for the record. The city of Gainesville covered up that long-lived Joe that was wrote on that wall. The city of Gainesville covered that shit up. Everybody know you cannot do graffiti on the city property, and the city came and covered that shit up. I'm the one went down there. Know what I mean? When they covered that shit up, know what I mean? The city covered that shit up. The city cover that shit up. Y'all know y'all can't be right. None no city property. They don't give a about who name it is. They cover
at
that
all.
shit up, and that's what it was. The city did it.
Hmm. Then it changed to we getting paid to turn against them for from Rena, and this lady, like, bro, leave her alone. Like leave her, like you don't call it everything but a child of God. Leave her alone. You understand? That's why when they post on her page, I got underneath it and I was like, y'all get off this lady page and leave her the hell alone. Y'all can come to my page with it if y'all want, because like it's bigger than what you think it is. You messing with somebody who lost their children. What's wrong with y'all? Like what is the problem? Excuse my language, but damn, they aggravating. I'm not even gonna play with you. Like all these lies and this confusion and back and forth and this and that. And whenever you call them out on their bull, then they run with a whole nother story. Oh well, they just doing it because they always point the damn finger, but they don't never worry about them damn fingers pointing back at their asses.
And then the thing is, and the sad part about it is, they want the world to feel sorry for them because people are exposing them. But when they made the world go after, Rena or whatsoever, they didn't
At
care.
all.
They were playing. I'm gonna tell you what they did. They were going behind the blogger's back and telling the blogger, telling Rena and them that I get telling that family or telling them that we don't know what they doing. We ain't encouraging that. We ain't telling them that. But the whole time, they the ones behind it. The bloggers ain't just go dig up no information on their family. The bloggers wasn't looking for no information on the family. The bloggers wasn't worried about what the mother had going on. The bloggers could care less. That was never the purpose. It was the David side of the family who felt like Rena hired T Nice. So in return of them feeling like that, they tried to feed the bloggers all type of dirt on Rena and the rest of that family. That's what they did. It was never, and guess what? And guess what? And guess what? And still, even then, when they try to get me to feed all that shit to the internet about this man mama, I still didn't post none of that shit there. And they felt some type of way about that. They showed enough
Of
did.
course.
Oh, did
Cause
you show the
of
this?
course, cause you got to be on their side.
Natasha talk about Rena, her parenting skills. What does that have to do with getting justice for
That's what I'm saying. Like and this is what they was sending because they like y'all know them, right? Y'all know them, so they sending us the live.
She's never been a liar. The mom know what it is. Exactly. And it's sad because truth be told, that lady did not even raise my Charlotte raised.
What does that have to do with justice for Joe?
But here's the thing: if that boy was standing right now one of them would even crack their mouth about his mama.
Yep.
You wait till the man in the ground to relay your fake ass motives and your underhanded or whatever jealousy, whatever they got. You wait till he in the ground. But if he was out, oh, we love your mama. You know we love your mama. It'll be all that bullshit. Tell her to come over. Oh, girl, this, that, and the third. You foul as, excuse my language, everybody, assholes and ass niggas. If you from Florida, you know what I mean. Period.
Lying, fraud ass people.
Hold on. And I want to state something for the record, man. Dro and David family, matter of fact, Tasha and Tyrone them, Dro had already fell out with them beforehand. He fell out with them because he found out that Tasha and them was speaking on his girlfriend. And he told them to stop speaking on his girlfriend. Leave his
Who else?
girlfriend out
Talking
this
about
shit, whatever y'all
everybody.
feel.
She
But
talking
they
about
had so
everybody.
much ill attention toward the girl because Tasha already openly admitted that because of Lulu, they weren't getting the same attention in time from Joe. They weren't able to get what they would normally get because she came in the picture.
It wasn't the time or the attention, it was the money.
Yes.
Because when you have a female, your female ain't finna let you clear out your bank accounts for no auntie, no cousin, no this, that, and the third. Oh, I'm sorry you can't pay your light bill, but baby boo, that ain't got shit to do with us, because me and Bay finna go on a trip. That what the problem was. For the first time, he's putting himself first, his making himself a priority, making his girl a priority. And when you come for that type of family where it's all or nothing, you can never be for self. You can't escape. You gotta stay. You gotta be that dope boy. You gotta be what I want you to be. You gotta be there for this and that, no matter what. And that was the main issue right there. Like, he's trying to get away from it. And as you grow and you get older, you come to look at some people in your family and be like, damn, this motherfucker is ghetto. Or damn, this ain't shit. And they ain't never gonna be shit. Damn, this leech, I need to get away from them. And now it's causing confusion, contention. You trying to pull away and they pulling you back. Because, like, I'm looking at you, but I don't see that same person no more. What I once saw was my auntie standing showering over me and I love. Now I see is a leeching ass bitch. Excuse my language. Okay? Like, that's why I ain't really want to go. That's why I'm quiet, because I know my mouth can get real slick 50. And it's out of control at this point. And like, I done got real pissed off at this point right here. Because like I said, I can just hear his laugh. And like I said, out of all of them, he's the realest one. He was so good.
Somebody asked about the bank account. About his bank account, Joe had already started moving. Joe had already moved his funds to the bank account between him and Lulu. He had already started moving his funds because the account that he shared with the auntie, which the auntie Shauna or whatsoever, money was coming up missing. Money had came up missing. Money was stolen. So he had already moved his money, closed that account. So what was there wasn't really nothing. Once again, and then the activists came along talking about the money was returned back to the bank account. But even though today you still ain't seen that receipt. Even to
We
this
asking
day,
for a
you ain't
statement.
seen $250,000
Wait.
commission out that
Show
account.
us the
Even to this
statement.
day,
Show us the
you ain't seen
statement.
$250,000 come back to that account. Catch what
Show
I'm
us the
saying now?
statement. That's all we ask for. Listen, everything that is done in the real world has a paper trail.
Yeah.
Okay? So all you got to do is log your ass into account, hit print, print that shit out, upload that shit, and say, here y'all go, and show us where the money was moved, who took it, what account it went to, what bank, the route number, everything. You know, people ain't stupid. They know how to read.
Exactly.
All you got to do is upload it. We can read for our damn selves and we can understand if you clarify it. But all this he said, she said, and this, that, and the third, case in point, it was his money. Oh, goddamn well, excuse my language. If his money and his cars went to his mother, as it should, because she's the one who birthed him. And anybody who feel any other kind of way is a ass individual, because how the hell you gonna take from his mama? Make that make sense. The one who brought him in this world. Okay? Everybody else, mama comes first. And what makes people think that she ain't gonna do for her grandchildren? I don't know a grandmother out there that ain't trying to do something for their grandkids. Let's be for real. And he have his family all over his page, his mama, his sisters, everything. They've been helping. They've been there every step of the way. All this bullshit about, oh, it was just my Charlotte did this. Okay, my Charlotte, you're a grandma. So what? If she was young and you helped take care of him, what if you want a pat on the back? Don't do that. You as a grandmother, that's what grandmothers do. Yep. We step in the shadows and we take up the slack. But you don't need no pat on the back. If you did it out of love, you're going to get your grace no matter what. But all this running around talking about some, oh, pat me on the back, prop me up, kiss my ass, do this and that and the third. That is so ridiculous. Excuse my language. I'm going to say it again because, bro, they done pissed me the hell out. I ain't even want to go in that direction of Dro, because it's up. It's up. What happened to him? He didn't deserve it. It's just her. And nobody, we can't prove what happened. We can't prove who all was there, but you just feel it in your body that it ain't right. He shouldn't
But you
be
know, but you
dead.
know, but you know the crazy part about it is, dog. You know the crazy part about it is. But what you can prove is that his daddy had a drug habit. You can prove
Ain't,
that right there. You
ain't
can
no
prove it.
hand.
You can prove his daddy had a drug habit.
Oh
You
yeah,
can
he.
prove that his daddy was back on that powder.
Hmm.
And you can prove that, you know what I mean, that Joe was calling his daddy. And his daddy annoyed his phone calls. That all can be proven. All that is a fight. That is a fight.
Hmm.
That is a fight that his daddy had a drug habit. It's a fight that his daddy was in the hole. It's a fight that his daddy still owed money to the streets.
Mm.
That's a fight.
Oh, so
That's
that's
the
what
stone
the
cold
man
fight.
that's what the little
And you
song was
know
about.
another thing is, and that's another reason why that's why the daddy, not one mother time, took control and told the world what happened to his son. Because the daddy feel guilty his mother self. And I don't give a about how he feel. Because if your child died and got killed in these streets, guess who the spokesman gonna be? You. And that's why you let females handle the business, because you know you got your son killed.
Mm.
You the reason why your son is dead.
Mm.
You the reason.
Mm-mm.
You the reason. You the
Mm.
reason. And that's why you won't come to the front line, because you know better. You
Mm.
know better. Because what daddy, father, gonna stay quiet and don't say shit, but tell me you want justice for your son. You lying. You got your son killed. That's the truth. That's what it is.
Mm.
That's what the
Mm.
truth is. You the reason your son dead because your bad drug habits and you owe the streets. Tell the truth, nigga.
Mm.
Tell the truth and shame the devil. You owe the streets. You got a bad drug habit and your ass been in the hole. Tell the truth and shame the devil. You the reason.
And the sad part about it is you can't bleed the streets to make them tell the truth because the streets have their code and that is what it is. And real street niggas know the truth and the facts behind everything. You know,
They know
like
what the
they
fuck
don't
going
lie.
on. That's why the streets ain't saying nothing. Cause the
Mm-hmm.
streets sticking to the code. But they know this shit a mother shit show, and they know your ass full of shit. They know this shit.
That's up.
And your
That
son stopped with you. He had really stopped with you when he found out you were back on that powder, nigga.
you
That's
can't.
why your son really stopped with you. Tell the truth now. No, go ahead and keep telling people Polo dumb and Polo lying. Bitch, you were back on that powder, and your son found out you were back on that powder, and you were asking him for money, and he told your ass no right before that mother trip. Tell the
Mm.
mother truth. That's the truth. That's the truth.
Mm.
That's what the mother truth is. That's the real truth, nigga. That's the
Mm.
truth. All that fake ass talking about you putting on for you trying to find out about your son. Nigga ain't seen your ass cry yet. You a liar. Tell the truth. You owe the streets.
So that's and the powder blue. That's some shit. Cause everybody know what powder blue stand for. Real nigga shit.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Everybody know what the fuck
And
it
then
stand for.
another thing is, you know, I ain't gonna mention your daddy's name, but you know the only person your daddy fucked with was Joe. He fucked with Joe the long way. That was a rabbit kid of himself. That's the nigga he groomed to be his successor. Not Chaz, him. Tell the world the truth. Stop lying. Stop this shit show. Stop this shit show and tell the mother truth. You failed that man. That man called you multiple times and you ain't answered your phone. You know why you ain't answer that phone.
Mm.
Tell the truth. That's why y'all don't talk about it. Y'all never thought the footage won't come out. Y'all ain't think that. Just like Gabe ain't think that his mother phone call was gonna be on that mother camera.
Mm.
Tell the truth. Nigga, you ain't cried not one time. Not one time have you cried since your son died, nigga. Not one time have you seen crying. Not one time have you went live about your son. You let females speak for you, nigga. You ain't got no
Mm.
nuts, nigga. You ain't got no balls, nigga.
You ain't telling the truth.
Do that female speak for you. This your son, nigga. How the you the only nigga who quiet, but you gonna speak on a female, speak on Rita, and speak on everybody else, but your ass ain't said shit yet. Your ass ain't cry, and your ass back on that powder, nigga.
And
Tell
powder
the
is
truth,
hell
nigga.
of a
Tell the
fucking
mother
threat.
truth, nigga. This is shit show, cause your ass responsible, nigga. You responsible, nigga. Nigga called your phone, nigga, and you ain't answering, nigga. You miserable as nigga. You got people around here still dragging this shit on. Yo, miserable ass. That shit sad and face the mother world, nigga. That's why people heard it. Long live Joe and Pete Joe, nigga. You know what's going on, nigga.
Yep.
Cause he
Fuck,
was.
you know what's going on. I don't give about no fat ass Fiona. She can rap till she fall off, nigga. I've been told people this shit bigger than what the y'all think. This shit bigger than an argument. Do you actually think that she gonna kill a nigga over an argument?
No.
Do you actually believe that's there?
Yeah.
Do you actually believe an argument gonna cause his death? Y'all actually believe that's there?
Nah, they believe
Honestly.
female slung a
Honestly.
bone